WebDriver factory. So WebDriver factory, basically we are using a design patterns also here. So WebDriver factory mainly going to use for initializing your browser and URLs and closing your browsers. Maybe different browser settings, we can set it up. Different browser settings, like, so you want to run in headless mode, or you want to run in, so like highlighting the elements, or you want to install some settings in the browsers. Anything if you want to do, you can do that. WebDriver factory class inside I have specified it. And also I'm using singleton design pattern. What is singleton? This is the Java concept. A singleton design pattern is a Java concept. If anybody asks you in the interview, you can tell that. So I heard it is, nowadays they're asking singleton design pattern means what? Or did you use any design patterns? That's all Java related, but the people are going behind, in the Selenium also. We cannot control, okay? So they want to filter the people. They will ask very strong Java questions. Okay. So WebDriver factory. So what is a singleton design pattern is? You're making your class for one class, one instance only you will allow to create. That's a singleton design pattern means. That means that class is going to have only one object. It's not going to have more than one object. It is not going to allow to create more than one object. That is called singleton design pattern. How it will implement is, so you will know, for example, this is the class, right? This class, you can create only one object. You cannot create object in another class's object. How you can do that? So first make your class constructor private constructor. So private constructor will stop creating object for that class. Okay, that's the main thing. And then declare this variable. So this class variable as a private variable. Private static final WebDriver factory instance new WebDriver factory. See, this is what I created, a one object, and I'm assigning to this instance variable. This type is a WebDriver factory type. Class, object reference, new class name, right? Only one object we are creating. So that too I made it a final. I cannot change this. And also private. Private means in the same class only you can use. Now I am returning this instance by a public method. Public static. So this method, get instance method, will return WebDriver factory type. So return instance. So that's this instance I am returning. That is the public method. So public method means you can use anywhere, right? So anytime you want WebDriver factory instance, you just call get instance method. Now you will get a WebDriver factory object reference. WebDriver factory object type, you will get it. That's how to make a class as a singleton design pattern. Where you have used it means you can tell these examples in my WebDriver. So by getting WebDriver instance, we are using a singleton design pattern. Thread local. So thread local is another Java class. So this Java class helps you know how many threads you are opening. Each thread, one variable will be separately allocated by this thread local. So that's the advantage of this thread local class. So it's a class, but that class we are typecasting, generic type we are mentioning into WebDriver. So each thread, one WebDriver, so driver variable we want. So TL driver, I just made one variable type, TL driver something, thread local driver. And this one get driver. So what driver you want? Like a get browser or get driver, you can give any name. Just I'm getting the get driver string browser. My parameter is a browser. So I'm reading this properties file using this resource bundle dot get bundle, and you give the config file. So this config file will read from this resource folder. That's what the resource bundle class. It is available in Java. That method get bundle method, and you're giving the config file, config.properties file. So it will load the resource bundle file from the resource folder, and that object reference is RB. Now you can use. So WebDriver, I'm making global variable. Highlight, if you want to highlight RB dot. So in this config.properties, you have a resource bundle object dot get a string. You are getting the highlight value. What is the highlight value here? True. Whatever it is, true or false, you're going to get that with a get a string method from this resource bundle object, and you give the key, that value you will get, it will store here. Then if TL driver dot get is null, then try if browser dot equals ignore case of Firefox. So all Firefox code I am writing. So Firefox options, FF options is equal to set Firefox options. So I'm writing some Firefox options. See, disable info bars, set accepted, so insecure certifications and options. So these are the values. I have written a simple method in the Firefox browser, what values you want to set it up. Same way, else if browser dot equals ignore case Chrome settings we have. Same Chrome, every browser has a Chrome options or options class is there. For that class, you create object and you can set the settings of the browser. You can set the settings of the browser. So that is what this browser settings, you can do that. So driver equal to new Chrome driver. So Chrome options you can put TL driver dot set driver. Else if, so browser dot equals ignore case constants dot IE browser, then IE. So you're setting the IE browser. See, new Chrome driver, new Firefox driver, new Internet Explorer driver. So this is the constructor you are using. This Firefox options you are passing as a argument for that browser driver class. And then you're setting that to thread local. So thread local object dot set this driver, you set it. So this driver you set it. Same way, Edge browser. So all the Edge settings, and you can set it. Else if browser dot equals ignore case headless browser. So Chrome options equal to get Chrome options. So then new Chrome driver and CO options. So it will run in the headless mode. If you want to run in incognito mode, so else if Chrome options, get Chrome options, then set the, if you want to run in incognito mode. So TL driver dot set. Else Chrome options equal to set Chrome options. So driver equal to new Chrome driver, Chrome options. TL driver dot set driver. Okay. TL driver dot set driver. So this all how you can set your driver, which driver you want to run. Then so logging. So log4j we are using. So log is basically for logging purpose. We have a log manager class dot get logger. So WebDriver factory dot class get name. So this only this class logger you will get it. So you can use a log object, log.info, log.error, log.warning, log.debug. So different methods you have. So any one method you can use. You can log your messages. So here we are not going to use system.out.println. So you're going to use a logger. So log file will be generated for you. So it will go and store in these logs. So this folder, it will store all the log files. So that's our logger related. So then we have a so you're getting the driver, get driver. So WebDriver, get driver, and return TL driver dot get. So you set the driver, right? Whatever the driver you set, you can get the driver. So even we are add implicit wait get driver. So this get driver you are using here, manage delete all cookies, and so log.info, adding implicit wait. See how we are adding implicit wait. Duration dot of seconds. See that. Everything abstraction, you're not hard coding the values here. Class name dot implicit wait variable we are calling. So that's how everything, in somewhere you will declare and you will call them wherever you want. That's the implicit wait means. Okay. And even explicit wait also you can set like this. So get driver dot manage method dot window method dot maximize method. Return the so get driver. So return the get driver. Then fit the driver. So get driver dot fit method. Basically, get driver is another method. That method is going to return a driver object dot fit method. Then TL driver you set it to null. Once it is closed, so then you set the TL driver to null. So these are all different options. Any options you want to set, you have to use this Chrome options class. And any options you want to set in the Firefox, you have to use a Firefox options class. So anything, Edge browser, you have a Edge options class. So that options dot add arguments. So disable info bars you can call. So here get Chrome options, get Firefox options. So you can get all these values. So read property value. This is another method instead of so easy way is this properties file reading. One is resource bundle dot get bundle method. Okay, the easiest way to read the properties file is this one. Otherwise, you can use this method. This method, read property value method, string key. So properties prop equal to new properties. So then file input stream fs equal to new file input stream. So new file, constants config directory, and I'm giving the config file location. So you can find config file location. See that. So where is the config file here? Complete user directory is the complete user directory plus source folder test resources inside config.properties file is there. So these are constants. Why we are calling the class name itself constants? They won't change. That's why we are declaring as a final variables also. See, all these are declared final because we're not going to change them.
Changing.
So that's the config.properties file. So that file I'm using here. WebDriver factor. Then we are loading. Then you can return the prop.get property of key. So random string method, random string will generate the random string, so which returns the string object. Random number also will generate the random number, but in the string format. Random alphanumeric. So alphabets and numbers. See, random alphabetic 4, random numeric 3. So total 7 you are generating, and it will, so email kind of thing you can generate. So get a screenshot method we are writing. See, dynamic screenshot we are getting here. So the dynamic screenshot means, say, string timestamp, new simple date format. In this format, I'm getting the date. Then take screenshot of a driver and file source equal to take screenshot object dot get a screenshot as output type file. Then copy this file, this source into your location here. So I have given the user directory. We are going to create a screenshot folder. So did we create a screenshot folder? Screenshots. So I can just change it to screenshots. Okay, screenshots folder. Or either you change here or you change here. So it's up to you. Then the test case name and timestamp and .png file. So it will store that in the PNG file format. So file utils, copy file, source, new file, destination, return destination. So this is the so how to take the screenshot. Okay, so the remaining thing, test base, I'll explain in the next class. Please go through that and set up and come back, because if you want to run this code, you should have complete this code. So otherwise it is not possible. So because we need to run in the Jenkins and locally, and everything is available. Just try to understand the code, what we are doing. If you have any questions, you can come back and we'll discuss more. Okay. Any questions before closing?
No, sir, no questions.